Hello, guys. Hello for wherever now they watch me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, someone can go the live updates. We're giving the live updates of the final match day 38 of our EPL season, where Arsenal go host Norwich for the Arsenal go host Everton, rather. I beg your pardon, for the last match of the season for Emirates, and everybody know how important this match dey. And all of us sef go dey use one eye dey look wetin dey happen for Tottenham Hotspur versus their own opponent. So who go win? Whether Norwich go help us knack them, because we are all rooting for Norwich. Na so the match go dey. So you are welcome to today's show. So make una no loss, no too waste plenty time. Make I run carry una go the lineup wey Arsenal wan use for today. So Aaron Ramsdale dey for normal in post. Then Cedric Suarez dey for right back. Tomiyasu, dey fit to play this match. Then Gabriel Magalhaes and Rob Holding. Yes, Rob Holding is back after that in red card. So Magalhaes and Holding play centre back. Then Nuno Tavares come dey for the left back. Then Granit Xhaka, and then he continue their nice performance, continue their run of form. Then Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli come dey behind Nketiah. And one thing wey I go understand be say after this match, now be say Nketiah contract don expire, Lacazette contract don expire, Elneny contract don expire, pending whether Arsenal go renew their contracts. We never really know. So for those who come there for Benjamin, how Arsenal take set up their Benjamin members, we can't get Ben White, we get Charlie Patino, we get Swanson, we get Ben Leno, we get Emil Smith Rowe, we get Lacazette, we get Pepe, then we get Ulad, then we can't get a Lokonga, Sambi Lokonga. So now how Arsenal take set up for today be this. So how una take see the lineup? Wetin be una expectation for today match? How una take see today match? Wetin una think say go happen today? Do we have an outside chance of going to Champions League? Do you think Norwich can cause an upset today, like Norwich can do it for Arsenal? Do you see all these things happening? Let me know for the comment section. Make I check with comments, see people they talk, whether they get belief say Arsenal fit do one today. I never really know. Make I check their comments. Obina Christian King, they talk say hi, Baba Obina, I will salute you. So Con Thomas, they talk say Gunners for life, Baba, for life, Gunners. Then Abejide Soga, they talk say happy Sunday, Sachuk. So means about the greet you, Baba, you get mouth. Then Matthew Kennedy, they talk say Sachuk, skin start. Baba, I don't see him. I tell you, I don't say na Lamba juice. It's not Lamba juice then they give us. I don't check their lineup. Kane starts, Kulusevski start, Son start, Hojberg start. Everybody will be somebody waiting for that Tottenham Hotspur. Then starts. So other way they talk say we get stomach problem, we get poison, kinikon. Now Lamba, you get. When I know they believe all those ones. So Castano Sam, they talk say no Thomas Partey. Yes, no Thomas Partey. I didn't expect him to play, even though the guy play for training. If you go play now, if you go aggravate his own injury, so that's why they no play him. Then Smith Bright, they talk say good day, Baba. Oga Smith Bright, we salute you and we hail you. Then Manfred Warisman, they talk say good evening, everyone. Gunners forever, and that's there. How una take see today match? What are your expectations? What do you think will happen? Do Arsenal have a fighting chance of going to Champions League? Let me know. For final, they talk say Arsenal will win 3-0. Quite all right, Arsenal will win 3-0. But is that enough for us to go to Champions League? Is that enough? Do you think Norwich can beat Spurs? That's the $1 million question we got to answer. Then Ajiboyeni, they talk say happy Sunday to my support of Arsenal. Okay, Baba, get out. Then at the same time, Matthew Kennedy, that your comment on this happy. Okay, I've seen it. Matthew Kennedy say happy Sunday to my support. Okay, Ajiboyeni, nice happy Sunday to my support of Arsenal. Then Matthew Kennedy, they talk say at least make we have a fine win to the end of the season. That's what me too I'm saying. Say make it be say we end the season on a high, like give Everton back, because Everton we see now. They don't really get what then they fight for. You get now we get what we fight for. So just come outside and knock them. Like what if fresh the Shaka Billions they talk and say, Baba, make we just win. You get now the prayer that whether Tottenham Hotspur win their own, they don't win their own. Make we win our own. Because we know say Europa League down and don't they sure lie, don't they guarantee now the Champions League. We just the hope say maybe it can happen. Then Chamboa ratification they talk say our win today will be more important if Norwich perform magic. Although it's for magic and real magic, but magic for me, if you ask my own personal opinion, I no really feel say anything fit happen. I swear, I no really feel say anything fit happen. Then Francis Xhaka Billions dey talk say up Gunners. Then Jude Bondumone dey talk say 2-0 na the match go end. Okay. Then Prince David Kelvin dey talk say good luck. Say maybe Arsenal go win and maybe Norwich go help us knack those people. Then another thing when I wan come check be say you see other battles wey dey help. You see people dey talk say Arsenal then they know they play very well. They are ending in fifth. They are going to Europa League. What about this Manchester United wey dey go UEFA Europa Conference League if dem lose or if dem draw and West Ham come win? What about that one? Nobody is talking about that one at all. Like wetin Arteta dey talk say you cannot say the season was very useless. Like I don ask una, how do you assess our season? If you be referee so dey keep the scorecard, how you go assess Arsenal season after the 38 matches? Because you know say we no go Europe. So how would you have assessed our season? Don't forget that the last 2 seasons we ended 8th. You get, after we ended 8th, now we left Europe. We no go Europe by something. Then now we don't come back to Europe and we come finish 5th for the table, finish ahead of the likes of Manchester United. We get a superstar in Ronaldo. And don't forget, say we throw away many of our players. Like Arteta don't come outside the talk, say all those players we see we send out on loan, we say make them go another place. No be saying that because we like, and not because the Premier League have a restriction. We need to keep 25-man squad players to get. The rest people, you know, if you register them, so they have to find their square root. That was why they went outside. So I think that when they talk, say the season, you can't say the season is entirely useless. You get, we did some things. There were some positives. You saw the bonding between the fans and the players. You know, Baba talk plenty. All these things we Arteta talk, shey you believe am, you support am. So let me know how you personally go assess Arsenal season. So BGK, that's big guy cast, he talk say, I'm gonna go down the day, and then I go down the day, and whether not which go perform miracle you get. So Chiori Chinedu the talk say, that true say we need to win, but I'm seeing a draw on this Arsenal game. Arsenal drawing Everton. Well, anything can happen. Smith Bryce he talk say we need Norwich to do the work for us, Baba. That one not true. But she do you cannot see no time apart from Tiami Puki. I don't know anybody there. So I don't know whether they do anything. That's the thing now. Then Glozzy Macaulay they talk say Gunners for life, Baba. I agree to you. Baba Glozzy, Sally, get out. I salute you. So Macaulay comment to this comment don't disappear. Okay, I don't see I'm back. Okay, say Gunners for life, Baba. I agree to you. Then Alfonso Chibuke they talk say winning is sure today. Okay, that's what Alfonso they talk. Then Odibo, Dr. Real, Ayomide they talk say, yeah, bro, winning today if you raise our hopes again, or up Gunners. And no be to win be the problem. She know which go win Tottenham Hotspur because Tottenham carry full house, everybody complete. Then God, you're not during the talks. If everything goes well, brother, happy Sunday, Baba, swallow for you. Then Austin Benzo, they talk say Arsenal for Europa. Now Europa will they go Europa and confirm you get, but we just want to know whether anything can see happen on the final day you get. Then Greg Boy they say Arsenal for life. Then Awakwe Joshua also they talk say Arsenal for life. Then Oga Abel don't come a second and talk say I'm right there with you. Okay, that's one. Okay, I don't see Oga Terence. Make her add on to the stream. Oga Terence, you're welcome to the show. I don't even say on the back end. How you take today match? What is your match expectations? It come like say they get network issue. I take today match. Baba they get network issue. Baba, if I say you go join us back because I feel like this now. I know they even hear you from your end. Like say your network, I beg us now they watch me. My own network say they get issue. Make I know, make it not be say maybe now from my own end. Then ABD Hafiz they talk say even if Norwich beat Spurs, the question is, are we going to beat Everton? I see Arsenal beating Everton. For me, I see Arsenal beating Everton with our fans where they our back, and we're going to play for home. The final match, Everton as they no really Everton not really good. Don't forget say they just get one kind of mad ginger where they pursue people this 9 minutes. On a good day, people they knock them. And for the first leg, you know see them beat us away from home. So this one our opportunity to come revenge, to come knock them back for our own home in front of our own fans. The final match of the season. My guys let them know now. The Manfred Warrison dey talk say it's never over until it is over. The Matthew Kende dey talk say Everton rested some key players, so I'm expecting a win. Baba, who be the key players wey dey rest? I no even check Everton lineup. Who be the key players? Say Dominic Calvert-Lewin dey rested, shey Richarlison dey rested, shey Dele Alli dey rested. All those people na I know say be the key players, so check am. Even Ben Davies. And then this Ayomide Abi, okay, AY, okay, Matthew Kennedy say Everton rested players. Okay, I don't go through that comment. Then AY Mode, they talk say nothing will happen. We'll win 2-1. Why Tottenham will win 3-1? Then Olufemi Moore, they talk say Sachuk's happy Sunday, Baba, aside to you. Then Gordy Onojiri, they talk say Arsenal winning. That is for sure. Baba, how sure are you in 100%? How sure? Then Oyewole Olayemi, they talk say need to win Everton first before awaiting Norwich win. And at the prayer be that now, so could they win? So anything can still happen. Then Austin Ogbebo, he talks say Arsenal go win 2-0. Say now waiting him they see. Well, that one no bad. Then Tayoka Gabriel, they talk say we are on God. Let us see what will happen. At the prayer way everybody they pray. Say make Norwich help us do one for them. And I can't say Norwich get their own incentive. You get say the money when 19th they collect, it dey different from the money when 20 they collect. So now that one, the coach they tell them say make them feel win because they say the difference in the money it reached like 5 or 6 million. No, before they say now that kind of £2 million, but they say the team reached 5 or 6 million. So they will use that difference. They buy players for championship where they go because once they go championship now, some of their players like all this kind of Tiami Puki now, if it to come out, some kind of players fit to go. So they will need money to buy more players. This Norwich, I believe, say they just come from relegation. Remember now what would they find to buy Mbwendia? Mbwendia help them come from championship. Come EPL, they can't sell them Mbwendia, go with Aston Villa. If you now remember, I know so we won't buy at that time. Now them don't they go back, you get they don't even waste time for EPL. So Castano Sam they talk say we should take our mind off Champions League because Tottenham players are complete. Well, let's watch and see whether that's true. Then Chinedum Ekomuka they talk say, bro, we see a lot of surprises today. We fit see a lot of surprises. And that one self, myself, I'm all up for surprises. I'm here. I go to monitor everything. Then Nampen come they talk say pretty much end in our favor. Now one of the prayers we will say for the pray. Myself, I don't tell Baba God say I beg you. Then once the white they talk say we can still finish in top 4 because football is unpredictable, and this is one of the facts that you need to know about football. You see, football, you don't really know who go win, who no go win, who go qualify. Many things they will fit happen. That is why football is called a beautiful game. So Oga Terence don't join us back. So Oga Terence, the question of the day now is, what are your expectations for today's match? What do you see happening?
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Chus, and to all Gunnar fans out there, good afternoon and happy Sunday to you. Well, to the business of the day, Mr. Chus, today we need nothing short of victory. Our expectation now make Arsenal live up to their expectations. Like we need the victory. May we see whether miracle fit happen today. May not wish help us defeat Tottenham. But the most important thing now for us first to fair win our. Say this is what we're talking about. That we had it on our own hands then, and we threw it on the platter of gold to Tottenham, because I don't see the reason why Arsenal will actually allow Newcastle, as important as that match, why they go allow Newcastle beat them last week. Now it make us do the situation where we did today, because it be like say we talked these things before. When you get too many young players for team, it affects the team, because when it comes to time of pressure, how many of them can handle pressures? That is what we are talking about. That match last week was a test of ability to the players. Fine, they have done well throughout the 38 games, throughout 37 games or 36 prior to that one of last week that they have played. We had our hopes, we had our down, and we were able to come out of them, and we came out strong. But notwithstanding, today match, if me, I go won't predict, I go feel say at least this time now we are playing Everton again. The first match, the first leg, they defeated us. This is a kind of a payback time. As in, although they not get anything with the pursue, because they are already safe, whether you like it or not. Beat them 10-0, they don't secure their premiership slot. So Arsenal still get something to play for. We never know if the god of soccer can actually do something, just like the way he helped Tottenham last week. So, not writing off Norwich, Arsenal. What my expectation of today's game is a victory for Arsenal first. Then let's hope for what happened for between Tottenham and the Norwich. That is it.
All right, no, Alan, about Terence, you don't talk very well. So, for the benefit of those who just join the show now, make I just pull up the lineup, make them see who go play, who no go play. So, Ramsdale dey for post, then Cedric Suarez dey for right back, then Gabriel Magalhaes and Rob Holding dey centre back, then Nuno Tavares dey for left back, then Shaka dey for defensive midfield with El Neni, then Saka, Odegaard and Martinelli come dey behind our super Nketiah. We don't really try for us this season. Then Ben White, Charlie Patino, Swanson, Leno, Emi Smith-Rowe, Lacazette, Ulad, and Sam Bilokonga. And then come day for the Benjamin in case things come scatter one kind. So we won't bring in somebody. Now then we go for bring in. So back to Oga Terence now. See the way we will take setup now. Do you think we can defeat this Everton side where their head the hot now? See the way they take dispatch Crystal Palace, even though they themselves don't safe. Everybody they find to do positive things as their last match so that their fans go they very, very happy. So and we have to say, regardless of what Tottenham Hotspur they do, we got to win our own first before we can look that side. So do you think we have the firepower to win?
Mr. Chus, we have the firepower to win Everton. You don't forget, say, this same squad now beat Chelsea. This same squad now beat Manchester United back to back. You understand? Play this weekend, the upper weekend. So if they can hold their own for today, not that Lakadaska attitude they show against Newcastle. If they hold their own today, Everton not going to be hard nut for us to crack. We just need to fire at all cylinder. We need to position ourselves very well. This positional play, we need a lot. And we need our 100% focus. You understand? We should not be carried away because if you should ask me what happened last week, I know to tell you. Because I think it was Newcastle had more hunger compared to Arsenal last week. So Arsenal should be hungry to play this ball because they know what they are fighting for. You see, nobody actually gave them the chance for the beginning of the season. All pundits, everybody just write them off, say they're not fit compete for the top 4 position. Say I think as from that 6th, 7th, 8th position, now Arsenal will be clamor for. But to their greatest surprise, Arsenal can't try, although say they're not fit do and finish at the end of the season. But notwithstanding, we still have a game to play, which is today ahead. So what be my own is that this particular team why they see for here, if they listen to the instruction, like what Zaka they talk last week, say they not play to the instruction of how can you come out to say that publicly to the audience of everybody's team not play? That is a slap to the face of the team. You understand? So you want to tell me say coach give an instruction and all of you just not play to the instruction because so why are you guys not play? Why is there a coach there? If you cannot play to the instruction of the coach, it was not a good remark for the team. If they can hold their own, if they can be very focused, we need focus, 101% focus, not just 80% now because Everton not be team where you go feel right away like anytime. You know, since Lampard take over the team, they be doing well because they brought in Lampard to come and save or to come and rescue the team from relegation. You know, before now they were at the relegation spot. They were battling for their lives. But right now they are maybe they're not going to take them with all seriousness, but notwithstanding, like what you talk, everything want to end their season on a high note, on a flying note. So Everton will not be an exception. So and they want to do a back-to-back against Arsenal so that at the end of the day, they will get this bragging right over Arsenal. Maybe when it comes to next season, when they read history concerning football, they'll talk, say, last season, Everton did it 2 ways, like home and away to Arsenal. So Arsenal should not allow that to happen this today, which is they should try as much as possible to if not half opportunity you get, just try to convert that your half opportunity to make it count so that at the end of the day, now what it enter back of the net, either they cannot be the amount of ball where you hold, the possession where you keep. Now, it matter fine, that one day for the records. But what is more important is the victory. Victory is what we seek, and victory is what we shall get. And that at the end of the day, we'll see what happens between Tottenham and Norwich. That is it.
Yeah. All right, so make I go back to the comments. I just go through some things so more people they talk. So Esosa Osayiwu they talk says Saliba to play Champions League next season and has said he wants to have a taste of Champions League. I ain't going to play the Champions League when Arsenal fit or no go. You get Marcel when don't help, they'll do the Champions League. if it will not go back there because we're expecting him to play for Arsenal, so I never know how that one will be. Then Robin J. Emmanuel talk say, I'm happy to become a top fans of your TV. Robin, you are welcome. Then Chikates, they say, up gunners. Then towards the Norbert, they talk say, today shall be a miracle from Norbert, Ghana. Then Sky Tony talk say, there's nothing like too much talk on this game. Arsenal are going to Europa League, okay? Then Olabisi they talk say, Arsenal go win 2, and Castano Sam say, we should get our mind off UEFA Champions League. Tottenham are complete. Then Olabim I hope for top 4. Then Chikatek they talk say, welcome to the top fan family, bro. Then Blessing and Wednesday they talk say, now God hand we deal. Then Robin J. Emmanuel, Baba, let us keep our top 4, our top 5, JJ, so that we can rebuild again. See, Oga Terence, just in your own analysis without being biased, forget you'll be Arsenal fan. Do you think a miracle can happen today with the Tottenham lineup? We don't see everybody will be somebody there complete. And in Norwich, you will not see them a shit packer. Norwich they're at home, they get the incentive to play. But do you think a miracle can happen today?
See, listen, with the caliber of players we Tottenham put for the for field today, I doubt. But notwithstanding, football is one funny sport that we cannot really comprehend. At the time you need it the most, one small useless thing will shock you. So that is why we never say die. Never. It is not yet over until it is over. That is when it comes to English Premiership, because any team can disappoint any team. Most especially when it comes to the last day of this of the Premiership, any slip at all, you have yourself to blame. So for me, but for Tottenham, when they know what they play for, and when they want to get that bragging right over Arsenal, which is their North London rivals, they will want to do everything within their powers to make sure, say, that top 4, they're not, because they don't get them for hand now, they don't want to let them go. Most especially when it comes to Arsenal issue, because say after today there will be a lot of talking this between Arsenal fan and Tottenham fan. That thing has always been like that every season. Say if they finish above Arsenal, their fans will come out with the lambast Arsenal fan, while Arsenal fans will come ourselves. Say even when they play, when this one win this one, the other one will come from the through the jibes at them. But notwithstanding, let's think of the way forward. This one, the deed has already been done. Arsenal let their own they threw their meat away on the platter of gold to Tottenham, and Tottenham they have it now. So I believe, say, anything what happened to Arsenal can still happen, but I doubt. That is the word. But I doubt if Tottenham will let it slip off their hands. I doubt.
Okay, this one a big statement they talk. Anyway, if you are Teta, how do they approach to this match like the first half? Because a lot of these are players, only God know whether they 100% fit. You can see Ben White in the Benjamin, you can see Rob Holding and Gabriel Mogale starts. You can see say we are losing to Miyasu. Like, if you were the manager, how you go to approach the first half?
Yes, you see, over now for Europe now time for summertime with this. We be like, say, the weather sometimes they tell on players, and the grass they sharp. You understand? So for me, I would tell us, say, for the first 45 minutes, may they very focused. May they try to get the first goal. The first goal will break the Camels back. If now Arsenal get the first goal, it will make a lot of statement. You understand? For Arsenal, well, I never saw this coming. Like, I never expected them to qualify. I know that they take that from time to enter the top 4, because in English Premiership, if you can compete with the elite there in English Premiership, you have to spend money. If you see the caliber of players who we get and the ones we other teams get for Premiership, we are not even. It's see now, even miracle say we even come out for top 5. For me, because I never gave them that opportunity. I look at 6, 7, 8. Positions for Arsenal, because if you look at the Lukonga, they look at the kind of let me go do well, and the other player, the Nikita, what we get compared to what the other top 4 players get, top 4 team where they play now. You know, go feel compare Arsenal. So for me, if I be Arteta and I want to approach this game today, I would just tell them, say I talk one thing about football. Football is all about psyching the players. Tell them what they need to know, and tell them to actually be at their best for the full 90 minutes, because any attempt for you to see, I know, say, for one goal lead for Premiership, not the count until it is over, because at the very minute of the match, somebody one player features from score you the 1-1, and game don't end like that. So they should be very focused. They should approach the game with all seriousness. Not with that I don't care attitude when they do that day for against against Newcastle. People like say they not even need the match not this serious today. They should know what they are playing for, and they should know the caliber of jersey that they are putting on, because great men they've actually won that jersey and they've done a lot of exploits with that jersey. So you should know the team that you are playing for, and you know what you are representing, so that at the end of the day, when you think about all this, you want to give in your best, and at the end of the day, what you seek, you shall find. That is the victory we are talking about. So that is it.
All right, no, I got that. So, Ekene Ikeoluwa they talk say, Baba, no matter how we look, the boy then try badly. Get Ekene say they talk say, Baba, we go see a lot of controversy today. Waiting go happen today go be history. Arsenal to Champions League. Then BGK they talk say, why we never sell Sambi Lukonga? Baba, we no be sell Sambi now. Last now loan the guy if he go, no go sell him. Then AX, Baba they talk say, Sachuk, how do I get a jersey original? You go see order them online or now online or some stores. Me now I buy my own. Then it's Ahmed. They talk say hope everything goes to plan. Castano San they talk say we should not forget that Arsenal are fond of losing 3 times. Now waiting everybody they think. So Ogataren, what's your prediction for Arsenal match?
I see 2-1. Let me also 2-0. 2-0. Might go on 2-0. 2-0.
Okay. 2-0. Me I dey see every win. Like Arsenal will finish all those Everton, like give them back. Now what me I dey see. And a quick one, sir, make I even get your opinion on this Osimhen to Arsenal. Like Arsenal offers 76 million pounds to Napoli for Osimhen, and they don't reject the deal. Napoli need 110 million euros. So what do you think about this deal quickly before we go watch what's happening?
Mr. Choose is a waste of resources to me. It's a waste of resources for a caliber of Osimhen. If you have that kind of money, you should be approaching player like Osimhen who have not tasted Osimhen not tasted Champions League football for Napoli. Yes, who have not even. This is just the first time where Osimhen they play for that high. This thing. We have a lot of top players, although because of the Champions League, where they never know whether we will go, players might not be attracted to Arsenal. But for that amount of money that Arsenal wants to spend on Osimhen, forget the fact that we are Nigerians and Osimhen they play for the national team Super Eagles. I not think that money na very good this thing for us to put for this thing. Look at what happened, most especially when a player is leaving one particular club, which is not the same league that he has been playing for, coming to a new league. Look at Vlahovic of Juventus. When he was playing for Fiorentina, he was flying high. See, when he come to Juventus now, not the same story we talk about. So, if you want to take this, I know life is all about risk. You shall take risk. Whether it work for you, fine. If it not work for you, then you bear the loss. So, for me, I think there are other top players. When you spend that kind of money for them, they will want come to Arsenal, because even whether you like or not, Europa they attract players to, because they know say if they feel win Europa, is a step forward to prepare them for Champions League. And then once they carry trophy, that one has trophy for after Champions League, you see Europa before you see any other when it comes to club football. So players might still be attracted with even the Europa football where Arsenal will play next. If God forbid, say we not come with Champions League, but we are praying, hoping that sometimes we sleep while we climb. So if at the end of the day now that we are going to Europa League, then no problem. Players can still be attracted to Arsenal with that Europa Champions, with the Europa League, and at the end of the day, spend that money for a very for a trustworthy player which can deliver for you. Osimhen is not a bad striker, no doubt about that. He's strong, he's physique and everything. But for Arsenal, I don't think that money now well spent. That is it.
All right, so Gaterens, first half never starts. Tomorrow we're going to go watch first half. We are coming back after the first half to come analyze the second half. By then, we're going to know what every other person they play. We're going to know where our hopes stand. All right, now my people, will they come back?
Okay, thank you.